Hello, hello. Kristen Willard here, registered dietitian. I hope all of your weeks have been going well. I thought that for today's topic for a live, that we could discuss three of my favorite kitchen gadgets. So I shouldn't say they're my favorite because I really like a lot of different kitchen gadgets, but these are the ones that really can help with making meal prep go by faster. So one of the main reasons why people don't like to do meal prep is because it can potentially take a lot of time. And there's definitely different strategies that we're not going to be able to talk about all within today's session. But we can talk about some different gadgets that may be helpful for you to be able to make the process go by faster. I also hear from a lot of you that there may be some chronic conditions going on. So maybe there's arthritis or maybe fibromyalgia, and so really those can really be mitigated. The pain can be mitigated with using the proper kitchen gadgets. So I wanted to talk about those today. So one of the first ones that I find really helpful is my food processor. So I'm using my computer for this. So the camera is not necessarily very mobile, so I'm just going to turn it down so you can see it. This is the food processor that I use. And so what I like, I'll show you. What I like about this is that you can make a whole bunch of different sauces with it. It's really versatile in that you can also use it to cut up your vegetables. So when you're using, a lot of times people will tell you when you're first getting started with meal prep that you make sure you have sharp knives. Absolutely, sharp knives are essential, but also having a kitchen gadget can be really helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this works. So I just have like a cucumber here, and in addition to making sauces, you can also do a lot of cutting with it. Let me take this off. So you can put this down here, and then you put it down here, and then what I can do is I have the vegetable in there, and then if I turn it on, then it can go all the way. Oh, it's not coming. Hold on. Oh, love live stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I don't know why my outlet is not working in this section because it is on right. So we're just gonna have to go with it, guys. So what this does is it actually cuts it up into really uniform slices. So that you can, like this is a cucumber, so you could put like tuna on top of it, or you could use it for vegetables for a snack throughout the week. So this is one of my favorites, and I definitely highly recommend it. If you don't want electronics, so this can be really heavy to pick up. If that's too much for you, you could also use the mandolin. This isn't one of my top ones, but this is also really nice as well. Let me move this out of the way. And then this is the mandolin. So what's nice about this, you want to use a cut glove normally, but for the purposes of this, you just go like that. And you get nice uniform cucumbers. So that's a nice option as well. You could also do this like with red peppers or onions. But definitely the food processor is my favorite way to cut up vegetables. So I'll have to give you guys another demonstration when it's working, when I have the socket working a little bit better. Okay, so now so the first one was the food processor for cutting up your vegetables. And you could also use a food processor to make protein bites as well. So when you're having, throughout, I know snacking is definitely like one of the biggest challenges after surgery. So if you need a snack in between meals, then you don't necessarily want to be grabbing for just any old snack. You still want it to be a nutrient-dense food. So having protein bites on hand can be also really helpful, which is really good for having a food processor also because it can make it nice, a nice texture for you. So my second favorite kitchen gadget, which is probably no surprise to a lot of you if you follow my stuff, is an Instant Pot. So I recently had to get a new Instant Pot. And this thing has been absolutely wonderful. So what you can do with an Instant Pot is it can be a slow cooker, or it can also be a pressure cooker. So it can make your slow cooked meals. You can make them in like 10-15 minutes, which is really great. I also use it as for my steamer. So sometimes when I have a lot of things going on the stovetop or in the oven, having this on hand is really great. So or like long grain brown rice you can do with it. So it gives you extra space in your kitchen, which is a really nice attribute to it. So I do steamed artichokes in here all the time. So artichokes can take like a really long time on the stovetop, but putting them in here, it takes like 10-15 minutes. So that's really good as well. You can also make yogurt in the Instant Pot, but it really just saves on time, because when I do meal prep, what I like to do is get the thing that's going to take the longest. I get that started first. So I put that in here, and then I go do my other stuff too. And then it doesn't take up room on the stovetop. So you have all these different functions. I know I've talked about this one before, but you can get different meats and stews, and a slow cooker or a pressure cooker. So, and if you have any questions, I see there's some people on. If you have any questions, just let me know as we go and I can answer those. And then lastly, my favorite kitchen gadget to help meal prep go by faster is nothing super fancy. It's actually just a NutriBullet. So, or a Ninja, it's kind of like the NutriBullet. It's the Ninja one. And so what's really nice about this one is that you can, for sauces, so your portion sizes like right after surgery aren't going to be very large anyway, so you can use this for your protein drinks, of course, if there's a certain protein powder that you like, or you can make different sauces in it. So instead of using the food processor or a blender, sometimes it can just be too much. Having this on hand is really nice. So you just take the cup, and then you put your the blender part down in it, and then voila, and then it mixes it all up, and it makes it nice and easy, and then you can put a cap on it to make your sauces and stuff. So these three are the ones that I think that make the things go faster. I also like honorable mention, of course, like a microwave and a toaster oven is also really great, because you can use those as extra space in your kitchen too. Toaster ovens are awesome if you are cooking just for yourself. I find that it's just a lot less mess and a lot less prep having a toaster oven on hand. So thank you for coming today. Hopefully you found that helpful for your meal prep. So if you're just getting on now, my 3 favorite kitchen gadgets are the food processor to do all of my chopped vegetables in. I like the Instant Pot to make more of like my stews and more of my soups if I'm going to have those for the week, because it goes by super fast. I also do meats in there too, because it keeps it nice and tender. And then lastly is the Ninja Bullet. So you can just do all of your protein drinks and your sauces in here. So let me know if you have any questions if you're watching this in the replay. All right, have a good weekend, everyone. Take care.